Do you know the biblical saga of Jacob and Esau? It's a tale as old as time, a story of brothers, inheritance, and a bargain struck under the weight of hunger. But was it a theft or a rightful claim? This question has echoed through the ages, sparking debate and challenging our understanding of justice and morality. The story of Jacob and Esau isn't just an ancient tale, it's a mirror reflecting the complexities of human nature. It forces us to confront the gray areas of right and wrong, the blurry lines between ambition and deceit. We see ourselves in these brothers, in their desires, their flaws, and their fateful choices. The narrative unfolds in the book of Genesis, painting a vivid picture of family dynamics in the ancient world. We meet Isaac, the patriarch, and his wife Rebekah, parents to twin boys Esau and Jacob. From birth, a prophecy hangs over them, a divine decree that the older shall serve the younger. This sets the stage for a lifelong struggle, a clash of wills that will shape their destinies. But the story isn't simply about fulfilling prophecy, it's about the choices we make, the paths we forge, and the consequences that ripple through generations. It's about the allure of power, the price of ambition, and the enduring legacy of family ties. As we delve into this ancient tale, we're invited to examine our own hearts, to question our motives, and to grapple with the timeless themes of justice, mercy, and the enduring power of forgiveness. Jacob and Esau, twin brothers born into a world of prophecy and destiny. They are as different as night and day. Esau, the elder, is a rugged outdoorsman, a skilled hunter who embodies the spirit of the wild. Jacob, the younger, is a quiet, contemplative soul, more at home in the tents, tending to domestic affairs. Their differences run deeper than mere personality. They represent two contrasting paths, two divergent approaches to life. Esau, impulsive and action-oriented, lives in the moment, driven by his immediate desires. Jacob, introspective and calculating, is a strategist, always thinking several steps ahead. Despite their differences, they are bound together by the unbreakable ties of brotherhood. They share a lineage, a history, a common ground that transcends their individual pursuits. Yet even in their shared heritage, a rivalry simmers, fueled by the prophecy that hangs over them, a divine decree that foreshadows their future roles. The tension between them is palpable. It's a tension born of contrasting personalities, of ambition and resentment, of the looming shadow of prophecy. Their story is a testament to the complexities of family dynamics, the intricate dance between love and rivalry, unity and discord. It's a story that resonates with every family, every relationship marked by the intricate tapestry of shared history and individual aspirations. In the ancient world, a birthright was more than just an inheritance. It was a mantle of responsibility, a position of honor, a gateway to leadership and spiritual authority. It carried the weight of lineage, the legacy of generations past, and the promise of shaping the future. For the firstborn son, the birthright meant a double portion of the family inheritance. It meant assuming the role of patriarch, leading the family and clan, making decisions that would impact generations to come. It was a position of immense power and privilege, a cornerstone of societal structure and continuity. But the birthright was more than just material wealth and social standing. It was deeply intertwined with spiritual blessings. The firstborn son inherited the covenant promises made to Abraham, the blessings of God passed down through the generations. It was a sacred trust, a responsibility to uphold the faith and guide the family in their relationship with God. In essence, the birthright represented the very essence of identity and destiny. It shaped a person's place in the world, their role in the family, and their relationship with the divine. It was a privilege and a burden, a source of pride and a weighty responsibility. In the story of Jacob and Esau, the birthright becomes the focal point of their conflict, a symbol of their divergent paths and the clash of ambition and destiny. The pivotal moment in the story arrives on a day like any other. Esau, weary from a hunt, returns home famished and depleted. The aroma of Jacob's lentil stew fills the air, a tantalizing scent that awakens Esau's ravenous hunger. He pleads with Jacob for a portion, desperate to satisfy his immediate need. Jacob, ever the strategist, sees an opportunity. He recognizes Esau's weakness, his impulsive nature, and disregard for the long-term implications of his actions. He proposes a trade, a bowl of stew in exchange for Esau's birthright. It seems like a ludicrous proposition, a momentary pleasure for a lifelong inheritance. Yet Esau, blinded by hunger and driven by his immediate desires, agrees. He undervalues the significance of his birthright, dismissing it as a meaningless abstraction in the face of his pressing need. This exchange, seemingly simple, is fraught with moral ambiguity. Was Jacob exploiting his brother's weakness? Was Esau truly in a position to make a rational decision? The narrative doesn't offer easy answers. It presents a complex scenario, forcing us to grapple with the nuances of human behavior and the slippery slope of manipulation. With a hasty oath and a bowl of stew consumed, the birthright changes hands. Esau, his hunger satiated, dismisses the significance of his actions. He fails to grasp the long-term implications of his choice, the ripple effect that will shape his destiny and the future of his lineage. Jacob, on the other hand, seizes the opportunity with calculated precision. He understands the value of what he has acquired, the power and privilege it bestows. He has achieved his goal, but at what cost? The seeds of deception and rivalry have been sown, casting a long shadow over their relationship. The narrative doesn't shy away from the moral implications of Jacob's actions. It portrays him as cunning and ambitious, willing to exploit his brother's weakness for personal gain. Yet it also hints at a deeper layer, a sense of destiny at play. The prophecy declared that the older would serve the younger. Was Jacob merely fulfilling a divine decree, or was he manipulating circumstances to ensure his own ascendance? The ambiguity remains, challenging us to wrestle with the complexities of fate, free will, and the moral gray areas of human ambition. The exchange of the birthright marks a turning point in the brothers' relationship. It sets in motion a chain of events fueled by deception, rivalry, and the lingering consequences of their fateful bargain. The harmony of their brotherhood is shattered, replaced by a simmering tension that threatens to erupt. Years later, when Isaac is old and nearing his death, Jacob, with his mother's help, deceives his father to secure the blessing reserved for the firstborn. This act of deception deepens the rift between the brothers, pushing them further apart. Esau, enraged by Jacob's cunning, vows revenge. The conflict escalates, forcing Jacob to flee his homeland to escape his brother's wrath. He spends years in exile, haunted by the consequences of his actions, wrestling with the weight of his deception and the uncertainty of his future. The story of Jacob and Esau is a stark reminder that choices have consequences. It highlights the destructive power of rivalry, the corrosive effects of deception, and the enduring impact of family conflicts. It's a cautionary tale, urging us to consider the long-term implications of our actions, the ripple effects that can span generations. The story of Jacob and Esau leaves us with a lingering question. Was justice served? Was Jacob's acquisition of the birthright a rightful claim, or an act of theft? The answer, like many things in life, is not black and white. On the one hand, Jacob's actions appear cunning and manipulative. He exploited his brother's weakness, deceived his father, and reaped the benefits of his deception. His ambition, his willingness to bend the rules, casts a shadow over his character. On the other hand, the prophecy foretold that the older would serve the younger. Was Jacob merely an instrument of destiny, fulfilling a divine decree? Was he, in a sense, reclaiming what was rightfully his? The narrative doesn't offer easy answers. It presents a complex scenario, inviting us to grapple with the nuances of right and wrong, the interplay of fate and free will, and the enduring consequences of human choices. It challenges us to examine our own hearts, our own ambitions, and our own capacity for both good and evil. The story of Jacob and Esau is ultimately a story of redemption. Despite their conflicts, their rivalry, and their betrayals, they eventually reconcile. Their reunion is a testament to the enduring power of forgiveness, the possibility of healing even the deepest wounds. It's a message of hope, reminding us that even in the face of our failings, grace and reconciliation are possible.